Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you got your girl Sabrina right here. And I'm here to give y'all some information that they do not teach you at school, all right? Why don't they teach this shit at school? It's crazy. But I'm going to wait till more people get on. Let somebody jump on. But I really want to know why they don't teach this at school. So like and share. Hi, Ishmael. How are you? Like and share this video. Hey, London. How are you? Like and share this video. I'm killing time because I'm at the car wash, y'all. I'm at the car wash, but I got to drop some jewels. Something just came to me. Hey, Julie Lane. This just came to me. So I gotta put it out there. Hey, Shantis. How are you? Like and share this video. I want to know why the school system does not teach this. Hey, Cedric, why don't the school system teach this? So, for example, guys, Minister Dan, school, in order to graduate high school, you have to know English, right? You have to take English, right? Am I right, y'all? Yes or yes? Yes and yes. Share this video. Thank you, Shantis. If you in high school or middle school, starting from kindergarten, they teach you how to read and write English, right? Everybody that's born in America, they teach you how to read and write English, right? Hey, Cedric, right? Yes, that's right, Shantis. They teach us math, right? United States of America, all around America, they teach us math, right? Right again, Shantis, right. So they teach us math. Hey, so they teach us math, right? They teach us math. So they feel like we have to take America, everywhere in school, they feel like we got to know math, right? Throughout school, in order to get a high school diploma, we have to know history, right? They make us take history, right? Yes, right? Right. Okay. So tell me this. If America feels like we need math, English, history, and science in order to graduate and live, right? They feel like this is their standards, right? They feel like we need this to graduate, right? Yes or yes, right? So tell me this. We live in a capitalistic society. Am I right again? Travis, we live in a capitalistic society, right? If you agree, put yes or yes in the comment box. So, if we are a capitalistic society, my friends, then why don't, when we go to school, they don't teach us capitalism? Why? Why they don't teach us banking, investing, right? They don't teach us that. They train us to get a job, go to school, learn math, reading, English, and all this to get a job for someone else, right? But America is built on capitalism, right? America is built on capitalism. So if America is built on capitalism, then why they don't teach us capitalism at school? Think about that, my friends. Why don't they teach us capitalism at school? Because they play on America's ignorance. The more people who don't know about capitalism, the more they can take from them, right? The more, if they don't teach us capitalism, that's the more money they can take from us. There's more money in their pockets. They can treat us any kind of way. There's more power goes with them. The person with the most money has the most power, right? Has the most authority, right? The people who got the most say so, which is the Federal Reserve, the IRS, they make the most money, right? So that's what I want to know. We're taught how to survive. Like, honestly, we're taught to work for other people rather than ourselves. Yes, they teach it. They just don't dwell on it, or they teach about it in broad spectrums. They don't teach you how to use it in today's society. That's the point I'm making, y'all. But that should be the most important thing that they teach in school is capitalism, because that is how you really survive in this world. If you really don't want to be in poverty, if you don't really want to be living paycheck to paycheck, if you really don't want to be barely making it, you need to learn capitalism, because we are in a capitalism society. And so If they don't teach us in school, my friends, all of us that have children, how will our children learn, hey, Renetta, if we don't teach them? So the point of this video is, if we know we are in a capitalistic society, why don't America teach it, make it mandatory to graduate high school? And then said, you're talking about college. And still, even in college, it's an elective if they want to learn that. They have to decide that's what they want to do. But I'm saying they should make it mandatory. Every child don't go to college. Then they make college so expensive that most families cannot afford to go to college. And if you're at college, it should be mandatory for them to take it because they pay enough for the education. It should be automatically in there because you're teaching them. School costs $100,000, but when they graduate from high school, they minimum is about $60,000. So now you got $100,000 student loan, but you're only earning about $60,000, and by the time taxes hit you, then now you only made about $50,000 by the time they take taxes out. Right. And so we have to teach them. And so what I'm telling you guys is that I have a platform now that educates people how to live in a capitalistic society. I have a system that is teaching people how to eliminate debt, how to minimize your taxes, how to increase your credit scores, and do it yourself. This is information that you can sit your kids down and watch videos. Your children like watching YouTube anyway. Why not sit them down and watch a few videos about credit? Especially you who have high school children. Why aren't you teaching them how to sit down and find out what special gift your child have? We need to sit our children down. Can they draw good? Can they play an instrument? Do they have gymnastics inside of them? Can they spell good? Are they mathematicians? We don't even see what type of gifts and talents we have in our children that we could utilize and earn money from. Because I feel as though that's why God give you children. That's why he give you parents, sisters and brothers and grandmothers. Because if we all put our gifts and talents together as a family, we wouldn't have to work at a job. If we educated one another about investing and owning land, owning property, owning commercial properties, if we talk to our kids about eating healthier, right? A lot of things that we go through as adults would change. But it starts with the head. It starts with the adult first, my friends. So if you agree with me, give me some fire in the comment box. Hit the like and the share button. Share this information. I want to get this news out there, Tanisha, that we need to start teaching our children about capitalism. We need to start teaching our children how to make the proper investments. Because we, as a black community anyway, we have gotten to the point where some of us are getting insurance policies now, all right? Some of us are getting insurance policies. Some of us are getting, URL accounts for our children. A lot of us are learning to get these trust funds for our children. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't teach your children about money, you can leave them the money in your insurance policy. You can leave them all the land, all the assets that you want. You can leave them all the money that you want. But I can guarantee you, your children will be back broke quicker than they can get your ass in the ground, because they did not have no financial education. They will spend all your money, probably sell your house, sell your land, and sell everything you done left them trying to get some dollars, and don't even know how to invest it. Don't even have the right financial education because you failed them as a parent. But yet we send our kids to school and let them get brainwashed with all of the stuff that America wants them to know. But we're not even teaching them the same system that America uses. America is a capitalistic country. They leverage other people's time and money to survive as a country. That's what we do. And then we trade with other countries and leverage their time and money because we are capitalism, but yet we do not teach our children that. Nor do they teach us this in school. That is right, Travis. And so this system, you guys, is $49, and you get to learn debt elimination. You get to learn about generating business income. You get to learn about investing. You get to learn about, income shifting. Because I can promise you, working hard will not make you wealthy or successful. Having good habits with money and learning financial strategies is what's going to make you wealthy. All right, my friends, that is what's going to make you wealthy. And so it's up to you. It's your responsibility. Because if you don't know, if you don't know, then your children won't know. Then your grandchildren won't know. And now you just have a history of ignorant people, ignorant generations of people who don't know anything about credit, who don't know anything about investing in properties, who don't know anything about capitalism, period. And so if we want to see a change in America, in the country, we must be the change. All right. So if you're ready to learn these strategies and teach them to your children, then inbox me, my friends. Inbox me. I'm telling you now, it's $49 to get started and $34 per month. It's $49 one time and then $34 per month. All right, my friends. And so if you don't have $49 and you are 18 and above, you have a serious problem. All right, because my 13-year-old can save $50. All right, and so if you are an adult, if you're 18 and over, you should be able to have $50 to start this business and to learn this stuff. All right, you cannot afford not to. You cannot afford not to have this information. We need to break the cycle. If you don't have $50, I would go sell something in my house. I would go Uber for a day. I would go wash some cars. I would do something, because the reason why you broke is because you don't know this information. If you had this information, you would have $50. And so that means you can't afford not to have this. You need this education. You got to break the cycle. Do not pay your light bill this month. Make a payment arrangement. Let me stop. Pay your light bill, but make a payment arrangement. Tell them, hey, once I adjust my W-4 form, I have the light bill money, because just doing that, you can earn $200 to $800 back on your paycheck. Just for using this system, just for spending $50, you can get back on your next pay period $200 to $800. So make a payment arrangement with the light bill company. Make a payment arrangement with your car note. Make a payment arrangement with your gas. Make the payment arrangement. Don't get your nails done this week or next week. $50 and you a grown person. We got bigger problems than financial education. All right, my friends. And so like and share this video. Get in my inbox. Let's get this information together and build a legacy. That's right. When the people spend, hold on, let me park my car so I don't hit anything. Yes, we spend $80,000 in tuition to get nowhere, right? Because the money that you spend in tuition, you still can't get a job. But if you get a job, you still in the red when it's time to pay your damn college student loan or whatever back. You're still in the red because you got to pay your student loan back. So I'm here to tell you guys that you really, let's wake up mentally. Let's stop saying I can't afford it. I don't have $50. You cannot afford not to do this. All right. And so get in my inbox. Let me show you the strategies that the wealthy people use. All right. Let me share the strategies with the wealthy people use, because these are the strategies that they don't teach us in school. But yet they feel like we need math. We do need math. We do need to learn how to read. But all that other stuff they teach us at school, we don't need it. We need to learn these strategies so we won't have to go out here looking for a job. That we can now, use some of our gifts and talents, get some of this money, and start being debt free. Start paying cash for homes, right? So we can start our own economic system and owning land, making better investments with our money. All right, guys. So they don't teach you in a capitalistic society. They don't teach you this. But yet you got to learn how to dissect the frog. I learned that. What did a dissecting of damn frog do for me now? Nothing. So why they didn't trade that in for some economic stuff? Right? And so we sending our children to these schools. We need to be having this information when they get home, so they can spend an hour or 2 hours before they go to bed learning about money. Because God forbid something happened to you and you lead them your life insurance policy, whatever the life insurance policy is, and they can't live a whole month because then they debt broke, they mismanaged the money, or they still got to go to work every single day because they mama dead. They got to, so we got to teach them this, y'all. Do not leave your kids out here ignorant in a society that they got to live in. Do not leave your kids in the United States of America and waving the flag, but they don't even own not one part of America. It's time to raise up a generation who own grocery stores, who own gas stations, who own homes, who own commercial properties. It's time to raise up a generation of that. And school don't teach you that. Only you can learn that and teach it to your kids, so we can have a generational wealthy mindset. All right, my friends. And so like and share this video. If you got some fire from this, if you got some value from this video today, put some fire in the comment box. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Let me know that you're ready. Say, I am ready. Yes, Shantiz. Yes, I'm here for. I am literally tired, and I'm trying to think of a whole nother level. You got to get to a whole nother level mentally. And you got to really say, you know what? Learning these strategies is my priority. Learning these strategies is important to me. If you're watching the replay, put the number 2. If you're watching me right now, put 1. Let me know that you're watching me, guys. Hit the like and share button. So true in my community. We have Asians, and they just opened up a grocery store. Right. Renetta, it's time for us to raise up a generation that we own our own grocery stores. We complain about the chicken. Oh, the chicken look big. Oh, the apples and the oranges look rotten. But you don't own nothing. When you don't own nothing, you got to get whatever the people going to give you. So we cannot complain about what's in the grocery stores. We can't complain about the prices and all the unhealthy stuff when we're not taking control of. We're not trying to own nothing. Hey, Paul. We got to get some ownership. We need to own some commercial properties. We need to own these grocery stores, these gas stations. I mean, we go to church, and even that's kingdom building, Paul. You just gave me, you saying you minister. That's kingdom building. That's kingdom living. When you got your own grocery stores and you owning land and you're debt free. God said you are the lender and not the borrower. You should be lending. If you a pastor, you should be lending money to your congregation with interest on it. Making sure they got houses and cars. But yet we preaching holiness and adultery and sin and all that. Teach these people some business mindsets, because they won't want to sin when you got all the money. They don't want to drink and smoke and do all the things. They wouldn't even want to do all that if they had some money. If they had the things that they need to really live without being depressed, broke, busted, and disgusted. So we as women and men of God, we got to teach kingdom. We got to teach kingdom. And kingdom is being debt free. Kingdom is owning homes and land and leaving generational wealth. That's what God teaches us. We need to build our own schools and hospitals so we can teach our children this information. We need to have our own, so we got to depend on the government. The government own all the schools, and they teaching the children how to go work. So we need to own the schools so we can teach them how to be entrepreneurs. And so one of the things I'm doing with Magnificent is that if anybody that worked for me at Magnificent Smoothies, I am going to give them $5,000 towards their own business. No, I'm not doing like most companies do, who give college funds or scholarships or buy the books. I'm not doing that. I'm giving them $5,000 toward any business that they want to open, any franchise they want to open. That's what I'm doing for my generation of people that's raising up. I'm not doing no college tuition, because college tuition ain't teaching you nothing. And you're right, Sean, the church got to get back being involved. We should be out here feeding the people. We should have our own grocery stores, our own food banks for our people. We should not have to go to a bank and get a loan for a home. The church should own properties and land so where people can buy their homes and property from the church. It's the church responsibility, because we're talking about the kingdom. We're talking about the kingdom. We saying God got a plan for us, Jeremiah 29:11. We talking about, I am the head and not the tail. We talking about, kingdom, let it be in heaven, on earth as it is in heaven. But we ain't living like heavenly folks. We're not being fruitful and multiplying. We're not using our gifts and talents. We roaming the earth like nomads. No place to go, no knowledge. But we got to get back to educating ourselves first so we can educate our children. All right, guys. And so I done been on this live a little too long, but I need you guys to share this video. I need you guys to like and share this video. I need you guys to get in my inbox. Let's build together. Let's learn this so we can get our credit together. We can eliminate some debt together, and we can come together as a people. We can come together as a people and buy back our grocery stores, buy back our land and our property, buy back our banks, buy back our cities and towns. Let's do like the Vietnamese do and the Mexicans do. They own and have so many blocks and Jews. They own everything on their block. We need to get back to that. And so if you are that person watching me right now, and you feel what I'm saying, and you say, Sabrina, I believe in what you're saying, I want to partner with you, I want to do what you're talking about, then let's get together and do it, my friends. Let's get together to do it. And I'll see you guys on this inside, all right? You deserve to win. Bye-bye now.